Trusty faces his fear. Trusty faces his fear. Poppy Engineer said to Trusty one day, "A big, massive boulder is blocking the way. It's right on the track, and the trains can't get through. I need someone to help clear the way now. Will you?" "Of course I'll help you, Papa," Trusty cried. "I'm strong and courageous. I'll push it aside. I'll climb up the mountain and along the steep ridge, up over the bank and across that tall bridge." "Let's hurry along. The day's far spent, and darkness may come as we make our ascent." With a whistle, Papa shouted, "Hoo, hoo! Come, follow me!" With a hoot and a toot, Trusty followed with glee. Toot, toot!
Toot, toot, toot.
"I'm strong and courageous," he shouted again as he sped like a fox peeking out from her den. He whizzed through the plains past an old dusty town toward the red flaming sky as the sun settled down. But as he ascended the steepy rocky cliff, he started to shake and shiver and sniff. Up the mountain they climbed near the tippity top. They were reaching so high that he wanted to stop. "I'm strong and courageous," the words stumbled out, as he spotted a cougar just sneaking about, and he passed by the mountain goat, decked in a beard. "I must help my papa. I can't be afeared." Then into the moonlight and over the ridge. In the dark of the night, Trusty came to the bridge. He sputtered and spouted and trembled with fear. "It's dark and it's scary," he said with a tear. "I'll always be with you. Don't ever forget." Papa made a vow as his eyes Trusty met. "I'll show you the way. I have just what you need. So look straight ahead and follow my lead." Papa led the way with his headlights so bright, and poor Trusty followed him into the night. With a billow of smoke and a burst of hot steam, together they crossed the tall bridge like a team. And safely they came to the opposite side, where the ground leveled off and the danger subside. They screeched to a halt, for they saw on the track a great massive form like a big old black sack. So Trusty pushed forward to move it along. The boulder looked heavy, but Trusty was strong. He started off slowly and gave it a nudge, and to his surprise, the thing started to budge. It grew and it groaned, and it gave Trusty a scare, for right in his face stood a great big black bear. And sitting beside her, just eating some grubs, and playing together were Mama Bear's cubs. She prodded her cubs, and they lumbered away. The track was now clear. There was no need to stay. Papa looked at Trusty and gave him a wink, then headed back home with a clinkety-clink. "I'm pleased with you, Trusty," he said in a song. "I'm happy you say you're courageous and strong. You've climbed up the mount and along the steep ridge, up over the bank and across the tall bridge." You know the scripture say about a wink? "He who winks with his eye causes trouble, and a prating fool will fall. He who winks with his eye causes trouble, and a prating fool will fall." But much more than that, when you felt so afraid, you listened to me, and my words you obeyed. "I'll always be with you. Fear not," Papa said. And Trusty blinked back and then hastened to bed. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. Isaiah 41:10.